It was supposed to be an ordinary Saturday morning. I had just pressed the button on my garage door opener when a piercing scream shattered the calm. "That's my car. He's stealing my car. Somebody call 911. The voice, shrill and panicked, came from across the street. And sure enough, there was Patricia Brennan, the self-appointed queen of Riverside Gardens and HOA president, already dialing the police on her cell phone. She was pacing wildly in her front yard, hair still in curlers, coffee mug forgotten in her hand until it went flying, splattering dark stains across her perfectly trimmed lawn. Now, I'm David Holloway, the guy who arranges his garage tools by height and keeps the floor clean enough to eat off. I work from home as a software consultant, so I'm around for most of the neighborhood's drama. Patricia had been circling my life like a hawk ever since I beat her son at a county auction for a flawless 2019 metallic blue BMW 5 Series. I bought the car fair and square, paid in cash I'd been saving for years. But the moment it rolled into my garage 2 weeks ago, Patricia's attitude changed. At first, it was fake friendly. She showed up with welcome, cookies. Odd, considering she hadn't said more than 2 words to me in the 5 years I'd lived here. "Oh, what a coincidence," she'd said with that frozen smile. "I ordered the exact same model. My dealer says it should arrive any day now." A few days later, she got more direct. "If you ever want to sell, I'll pay you exactly what you spent today." Each time, I politely refused. That's when the HOA citations began. It started petty, a violation for leaving my garage door open too long, 7 minutes while unloading groceries, then one for improper vehicle storage despite the car being inside a closed garage. Soon, I was apparently guilty of creating noise disturbances because I checked tire pressure on Saturday afternoon. The complaints got more absurd. Reflective surfaces in my garage windows, supposedly blinding drivers, microscopic oil spots on my driveway, even a proposed HOA rule that luxury cars had to be board-approved, conveniently applying only to my street. So when my garage door began lifting that morning, revealing the BMW inch by inch, I wasn't shocked to see Patricia charging out like a bull. "That's my car. Brand new. It was delivered yesterday," she screamed, waving a printout of what looked like an email. "Patricia," I said evenly, "I bought this car at the county auction 2 weeks ago. You've seen me driving it." But she was already crying into her phone, telling the 911 operator I was a dangerous thief who had hacked her garage door opener and stolen her car overnight. What she didn't know was that after her third bogus HOA citation, I'd installed full security cameras, every angle covered. Plus, all my purchase paperwork was neatly stored in the BMW's glove box. Within minutes, 2 police cruisers pulled up. Officer Morrison and Detective Walsh stepped out, looking bemused at Patricia's theatrics. She was now accusing me of running an auto theft ring and demanded they search my garage. She claimed she had an order confirmation, which turned out to be nothing more than a saved BMW bill from their website. The officers ran the VIN. Unsurprisingly, it came back registered to me, purchased legally on October 15th, insured in my name since October 17th. That's when Patricia pivoted from false theft claims to pure delusion. As HOA president, I have the right to reassign community property for safety reasons. This car is too fancy for him. It could lower property values. Walsh asked, "Are you seriously saying your HOA can confiscate private vehicles?" "Section 47, subsection C," she snapped. I held an emergency vote with myself this morning. It passed unanimously. That was the breaking point. Walsh informed her she'd just committed several crimes, filing a false police report, attempted fraud, and misuse of emergency services. Her face drained of color. She tried to play the victim again, even accused me of being unemployed because I'm home a lot. When the officers moved in to arrest her, she bolted toward her house. She made it 3 steps before losing a slipper and getting caught. Half the neighborhood was out recording the spectacle on their phones. "You haven't won," she yelled as they cuffed her. "I'll sue you. I'll ban you from parking in this neighborhood." Walsh handed me his card, advising me to document all her harassment and consider a restraining order. 3 months later in court, the full truth came out. Patricia had been embezzling HOA funds to bankroll her dream car purchase. She was convicted of filing a false police report, attempted grand theft auto, 911 misuse, and criminal harassment. The judge sentenced her to 18 months in prison, 3 years probation, $50,000 restitution to me, and a lifetime ban from serving on any HOA board. When the gavel fell, she collapsed in her lawyer's arms, sobbing, "This isn't fair." But for the first time in months, I could walk into my garage, look at that BMW, and enjoy it without worrying about pink bathrobe HOA justice banging on my door.